Okay, it's literally 1:04 in the morning. I don't know what I'm doing this late. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. So here you are thinking about going to this university. So what do you need to know about going here? Well, let me give you some general rules about what you actually need before going into any universities. So here are 5 things that you need to know before going down into a university. Number 1 is a RealMe account. Now you might ask, what is a RealMe account? Well, the RealMe account is essentially the account that is telling the people at the university that this is you, that no one is basically pretending to be you or you pretending to be someone. So it's just to say that this is actually me, the proof of identity. That's the best reason. That's the best way I can explain it to you. Proof of identity. Now, how do you get a RealMe account, or how do you set one up? It's actually fairly easy. All you need to do is just sign up online and go to your nearest postal shop. So go to your nearest postal shop. I might just add this to the bloopers. I can't say it. So go to your nearest postal shop and get your photo taken. So once you have your photo taken, they will ask you for a specific kind of password from it, which you need to set prior to the photo shoot. So what you guys need to do is actually go online and look for information over there. It's been a while since I've done it, so it's gonna be hard for me to explain what it is exactly, but RealMe account, that's the very first thing that you need to know, because it is important. It's like the one that it is your proof of identity, basically. So don't forget that. RealMe, number 1. Number 2, Studylink. Now, Studylink is the one that you go to when you are managing your payments. So let's say you are getting student loan, which you should be able to get. Unless you're an international student, then it might be something different for you. But if you are a citizen of New Zealand, then you should be able to get a student loan. So that wouldn't be any problems. And also, you guys are all fees free. Remember, you're all fees free, so do check if you are applicable for fees free. If you're not, then make sure you are, because you don't want to spend the first year having to pay for it. You know, it's kind of expensive. So Studylink is important. What you need to do is you need to sign up for that one. That's why I put RealMe first, because I believe you need to get RealMe first before applying for Studylink, because they are both connected with each other, and without one or the other you can't sign up for that. And Studylink is important because it is the one that tells you when you are getting your next payment. So when you are getting your loan living costs or your student loan, and so you know how to calculate them, and that's where you go if you essentially want to know how much you are getting per week, and you can set how much you are getting per week. So for me, I'm getting 235 weekly, but the maximum amount that I can get, and I believe for everyone, is around 245, 242 or $245. So you might need to just check on that one, but that is the max amount that you can get. So you can choose either you want to get the maximum amount or you can choose lower amount. It just depends on you. So Studylink, make sure you get your Studylink, and they do have a deadline around December-ish. You need to get that sorted before a certain date in December, because the next year after that one, it's already start of university. So please get that done as soon as you can. Number 3, halls of residence. Now, as I said, I am here at Otago University, and no, I am not in a university hall. I'm not in a college right now. I am in a studio. I am a second year, and last year I was in a college, and that college was Carolyn Freeman College. Now, I will not get into the details of the 14 colleges. Damn, did I just... Anyway, so I will not be getting into the 14 colleges of Otago University, because that will take a while. So instead of me explaining all the 14 university colleges, I will link down some of the colleges that may be available on the website, and I'll link them down in the description if you guys want to have a look at the university colleges that Otago provides. So why do you want to be in a university college anyway? Well, 1, they actually give you the experience of what a college is like. So basically that college life, that is one pro of a university college. Number two, you don't have to pay much bills. Well, of course, you kind of have to pay bills, which is essentially your loan living cost, which Studylink gives you, and then you get your loan living cost, and then you pay that weekly. Now, it all depends on how you choose your plan to pay for the college. Some may be able to pay the full amount already. Some may be able to pay half the amount before the year starts, and then this is when Studylink gives you your loan living cost weekly, and that money you will use to pay for your university halls of residence. So I think those are your two options. I believe there's a third one. Can't really remember what that is, but yes, those are your options for choosing how to pay for your halls of residence. But for this one over here, there are about 14, as I said, halls of residence around, and there's a lot of them to choose from. So you don't need to panic about choosing which one. So when I started university, they give you 3 options to choose from. Why? Because there are a lot of students, first year students, who would want to get in a particular hall. Let's say you want to be in university college. University college? Yeah, Unicol. If you want to be in Unicol, then there's a lot of people applying for that college, and sadly, you don't get in. Well, you have 2 other options to choose from. So those 2 halls are your backup halls. So kindly do some research on that one. I'll also link the official website and official information down below. So if you want to check those ones out, please do. They're very important. And also, reasons why you want to go into a college is because they give you tutorials. So if you're doing health science first year, they give you tutorials weekly. It just depends on when, because when you first get into college, they're not going to give you like the serious bits, you know. You're going to introduce yourselves to the RAs, to the wardens, to your friends, to your potential friends. So it is important to just kind of let loose a bit for the first couple weeks, and then they'll give you introductions on as to how essentially the university works and all that. So do go into the website, and hopefully you guys pick the right university college. If not, I'll give like a little explanation, I guess, on a next video if I can explain it in like 10 minutes or less, because there's a lot of factors that goes in here. Anyway, enough about the university halls of college. Let's go to the next point. Point number 4, the college life. So what is exactly the college life? Well, that subject is a bit different from others. For me, college life is different from other people. It may be different from you too. And what I mean by the college life is that when I say it, what does the first thing that comes in your mind? Is it the parties? The drinking? Hanging out with your mates on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday night? What is it? What is a college life for you? It all depends. I can't say it for everyone else. This is just entirely my own perspective. So for me, the college life was study.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Work, yes, I do work, and hang out with my friends. I have friends. I do have friends. Yeah, so those are the 3 things that I tend to do. And it might be different for you guys, so I can't really say this on behalf of everyone else. The college life is different. But what I can tell you is the nature of Dunedin. So what exactly is the nature of Dunedin, you might ask? Well, Dunedin is wild. Dunedin is known for its partying from Thursday nights to Saturday nights, because Dunedin is a student-run city. So that is the one thing you might expect when you come down here, and you may be good in partying, you know, partying may be your life. But for some other students, they come down here to study, and that's completely fine, you know. I'm not a big party person myself, so you just need to adapt. You don't need to go to any parties if you don't want to, or you can go to every parties if you want to. Again, it's your choice. So that's just basically a college life at a glance. But remember, you came down here to study, to get a degree. Or maybe you just come down here to experience what it is like being at Otago, and then, you know, go off the next year. And that's okay. It might be your experience, it might be my experience. People have different views on this one. So college life, very different things. Let's move on to the next point. And the last point, number five. Number five is how the university works. How exactly does the university work? Well, that's a bit of a hard topic for me to cover because I don't exactly know how the university works. I'm not a part of the university. I'm a student of the university. So it is very different when you transition from secondary school to university. There are lots of factors out there that you need to consider. I'll give you some of them. 1. When you are in secondary school, teachers always tell you what to do, right? When you are falling behind in class, or when you missed an assessment or internal, or if an internal due date is coming up and you haven't gotten anything, for example, teachers will always say, you need to do this. You need to get your stuff sorted, essentially. You need to get your assessments sorted, your internals sorted, so please do that before the date. The teachers will tell you that. They will be on you, basically, when you're missing out. However, in university, teachers don't do that. Your lecturers don't say, oh, you're missing out on this one, you need to do this. And your tutors won't say that this is the due date, you need to hurry along and all that. No one's gonna come for you. No one's gonna come after you. No one's gonna look out for you. And here in university, you're very, very independent. So the lecturers will only give you the facts and figures in the lectures, and your tutors will give you the facts and figures in your tutorials and give you the due dates, what you need to do. If you're confused about something, actually, if you're confused about anything at all, it doesn't have to be with lectures, it can be with anything, labs and all that, you need to go to your lecturers and your tutorials. You need to go to them because they're not gonna come ask more than 500 students who attend the lectures or who do the paper. They're not gonna ask everyone out in an email, are you guys doing okay? Are you all right? Do you need help or anything? No. They're not gonna ask that. You need to go to them if you have any sort of problems that you need fixed. Because as part of being an adult, you need to embrace that fact. That's just the harsh reality of things. Your lecturers are not gonna come to you. You need to go to them. Just a note. This is all my experience, okay? Coming from one student's experience does not mean that every student will experience these things. Everyone will experience it differently. Maybe you, when you come down here, it might be different. It might be, oh, it's actually easier than I thought, or it's actually way difficult than I thought. So you just need to get to know what it is when you're down here. And don't be shy to make friends, because everyone here is a stranger to one another. Everyone here is basically wanting to make friends. So if you see someone that you think is interesting or they might be good friends, go up to them. Just introduce yourselves, and they'll be happy to introduce themselves too. Trust me, when you make friends in university, they'll stick with you for the rest of your life. That might be an exaggeration, but they'll definitely stick with you throughout your university life. Now that's a much better way to put it. So, to conclude this video, I hope you learned something today. And it doesn't matter which university you are in, because everyone goes through the same process. It doesn't matter if you are at Otago University, it doesn't matter if you are in Auckland University, it doesn't matter if you are attending Polytech. No, I take that back, because Polytech may have different rules. But you know what I'm saying. The rest of the terms apply. So, I hope you guys will have a good transition from secondary school to university. And if you do have any questions, please feel free to comment them down below, and feel free to contact me on my social media, which is also linked below, or I'll put them somewhere up here in the video. I don't know where, but it's definitely in here somewhere. So please don't hesitate to contact me or ask any questions at all. And there will be more information when you go to the university. I'll also put a link in the description about the information on RealMe or Studylink or Otago University. Now, this is specifically for Otago University because I know more about it than the other universities. So that will be more helpful to the students who are attending Otago University next year. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you do, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you want. That really make my day. And hopefully you guys will enjoy your transition going to university. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and take care.